I'm just here to do a really quick sort of haul / first impressions / swatches of these new products that I've got, which is TheBalm. Just recently my local David Jones started stocking TheBalm, which is a brand, not sure where it's from. I think it's an American brand. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Reasonable prices, really, really good quality stuff. I've seen it everywhere. It's just everywhere at the moment on YouTube because they always seem to be having like really good deals in that on Haute. Unfortunately, Australia doesn't have Haute. It has something like Oz Sale and that sort of stuff, and they don't have TheBalm like ever on it. So I was really interested to see what it's all about. I picked up a couple of things, a few things actually, not a couple. These. So I'll just start with, and again, like I said, I only just got them this week, so it is pretty much just first impressions. I have used them a little bit. At the end of this video, should I say, I'll be doing a tutorial on this eye look, which is with the one of the palettes that I got. So start off with this product, which is probably one of the most raved about TheBalm products that I hear about. It's the Mary Loumanizer, aka the Loumanizer. So it is an illuminator. It's basically a powder, like a highlight powder. So you just look at side like that. The packaging is beautiful. Like when I first saw it, I was like, what's the big deal about them? Like everybody, like, you know, it's probably going to be the same as Physicians Formula, like, you know, the pearly things, which I also have, which is nice, but kind of disappointed me. But the packaging is, first of all, packaging is gorgeous. Like, look at that. It's just so pretty. It's, I don't know, I guess she's supposed to be in some sort of police lineup or something like that, and it's just so cute, and I love it. It's really similar to sort of like the Benefit, like retro packaging, and that's what it looks like there. I swear to you, the first time I swatched this in the store, I almost like collapsed because I don't know why, but for some reason like a couple of days before I found out that they stocked this, I was thinking, wouldn't it be great if I had, like, if they sold an illuminator that had sort of like a goldy tinge, because obviously I've got like yellow based skin tone, I suppose, and gold sort of goldy undertones in blushes or illuminators always look a lot better on me than like the silver tone ones. Like my favorite illuminator at the moment is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in pink, but that sort of has like a whitish kind of silvery sheen on it rather than a goldy sheen, and I thought a gold version of this would be awesome. Like that's what it looks like on there. Oh, you won't be able to see it really. Actually, it might be better if I just show it on my finger. So it's really gorgeous and powdery, like really, really soft. It's about as soft as like an eyeshadow would be. If you have, say, let me think, NYX eyeshadows, either NYX or like Sleek, it's sort of similar consistency to those eyeshadows. But it doesn't, as you can see, like I swatched it just then, it doesn't sort of, doesn't have much fallout. So it's soft, but it doesn't have that sort of fallout that comes with like the really, really soft eyeshadows. Sort of like NYX. Like NYX eyeshadows, they're really soft and buttery, but they don't sort of stay together. Like if you put your brush in it, you just sort of puff up heaps of it and it just goes everywhere. But this doesn't, it's just gorgeous. And I just use, what brush am I using? I'll just try to find it. I'm just using the one that came with my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, which is just a face blender like that. And I just sort of, you know, the usual. It's not that interesting, but yeah, that's what it looks like, and it's just beautiful, and I can see now why everybody keeps raving about it. It's just so gorgeous, and you'll probably see this featured in my June favorites, even though. Next one is another face product. Wasn't sure whether I would get this. Sorry, first of all, $34.95 for that one, Australian. Anyway, wasn't sure whether I was going to get this because I've got so many blushes as it is, but it's the Hot Mama shadow / blush, and that's what the packaging looks like. Like that's the little sleeve, and then you open it and it's got exactly the same packaging there. And let's just show you quickly. Price at $27.95 for that one. And yeah, it is a little bit expensive for a you know, a non-high-end, I suppose, blush, considering that MAC blushes are about $36 in Australia. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but it's really, really nice. Like the packaging is gorgeous. Again, it's just that paper sort of cardboardy kind of packaging. You just open up, it's got the gorgeous mirror, which is really nice and big. All of these products have big mirrors, which I love, I've discovered. Like I actually really like the fact that they have really big mirrors, and it's just got like the magnetized thing there. It's got Hot Mama written on there. You can see that it magnetizes, and it's got the ingredients on the back. Sexy shadow and beautiful blush all in one, and then some French words that I don't understand. So there's that. And it's just a gorgeous again, the packaging I really love because I can do that. Like, I'm one of those really annoying people that when I'm reading a book, I like to, like, you know, open it up and do that, like bend it all the way back. Yeah, I know it's really, really bad for the spine and stuff, but it's just what I do. So that's that. And yeah, just a quick swatch. It's beautiful. Like, this blush, again, like, the formula is absolutely gorgeous. I've used it a couple of times. I've got it on my cheeks at the moment. You can't really tell because I'm feeling a little bit red. I don't know, I feel as though I look really red on camera. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, it's just gorgeous, and I'll just swatch that somewhere on my wrist. You can sort of see it there. And it just gives a really gorgeous flush. Don't know why my voice just went like 20 octaves up, but it gives a really gorgeous flush. It reminds me of, and I'm really, really happy about this, but if you have the e.l.f. like little sort of like cheapy $1 blush in the color Glow, that's what it reminds me of, and I absolutely love that blush. I live off that blush. It's just one of my favorite ones just because it's got the gold highlights in it. It sort of acts as an illuminator and a blush all in one, and I just absolutely love it. And I just always wish that someone, like some brand, would make one that, like, make a blush that's as good as that, but that I can buy in Australia, should I say, because it's like, you know, $1 in the US, but then in Australia I have to, like, I don't know, $10 shipping and stuff, so it turns out to be really expensive. But anyway, so I'll just swatch it a little bit more. You just have to sort of build up the color a little bit on the finger. On the brush, it actually picks up heaps and heaps. Like, I just use this one here, which is the Sigma F82 Round Top Kabuki, and just go like that. And I tend to, like, pat it in rather than actually sort of stroke it in, I suppose. Oh, the TV just got really loud. This is starting to turn out to be really, like, non-informative or anything. It's just, I'm just showing you stuff. Just because, like I said, it's first impression, so I don't actually really have much to say about it yet. I'll let you know if I have. I'll probably have some of this stuff in my monthly favorites just because I'm really, really loving them all at the moment. So I'll give a more in-depth review, I suppose, there. Anyway, next thing is the Shady Lady palette in volume 2. So I've got 3 of these in the collection so far. I was hanging out to get volume 1 because I love it. A lot of people, like, I looked up all the swatches and everything. A lot of people love it and they really, really stand by it, but they didn't have it for some reason. They only got volume 2 and 3, and 2 was the best out of the 2 that were there. Like, number 3 was a little bit weird, but I'll show you all the colors. So we've got Caught in the Act, reading it backwards, Caught in the Act Courtney, which is a dark sort of dark glittery sheeny brown. Feisty Felicia, which is really, really gorgeous. It sort of reminds me of, well, you can't really tell if you swatch it. Yeah, it reminds me of Beauty Marked by MAC, but it sort of looks black there. But if you look at it in the pan, I'll show you, it's got like the real sort of goldy, like goldy pinky sheeny glitters all through it. But yeah, when you swatch it, you can't really tell. Well, sort of. Insane Jane, which is one of my favorites so far. It's like a gorgeous taupe color. Boop. And it's just got a really nice sort of sheen to it, but it's not too sort of like a dark taupe. A lot of the taupes that I own are quite dark, so yeah, that's just really nice. Okay. Bossy Bobby is the next one, and it's just a really gorgeous teal blue with silver sheen through it. And the next one is Makeout Mary, which is an olive green. Also, I really like the names for it. I'm one of those weird people that are like, oh, the name is really cute. And also, Just This Once Jamie is another color that I just absolutely love and been wearing all the time. It's like a light taupey mauve. That's what it looks like there. Sorry, there. Isn't it pretty? Like, I've been using it all over my lids combined with Caught in the Act Courtney. And next one is Mischievous Marissa. And it's just a goldy orange. And then Tempting Tara, which I'll swatch on my thumb, which is like a bright white. I've never swatched anything on my thumb actually before. That's a little bit weird. And the last one is Devilish Danielle. I was going to say Dianella, I don't know why. And it's just a champagne colour. I just swatched it on my thumb again. It sort of looks exactly the same as the swatch I did for Tempting Tara, but it's not. There we go. So that's what it looks like when I angle it that way. And that's that particular palette, and it's so gorgeous. And Yes, I have got the volume 1 coming. I actually ordered it last night on eBay because I just love it so much. The formula of these eyeshadows are unbelievable. They're so gorgeous. They're so soft and buttery. Everybody says buttery these days, but they really are. They're just so soft, so soft, but really sort of together, if that makes sense. And I can't really think of anything else sort of, except for butter, I suppose, that it can be soft, but like sort of stays together at the same time. Like you sort of put your brush in and it doesn't really disturb much of the eyeshadow on there. So last thing, sorry, I'll show you is the much acclaimed Nude Tude palette. Now everybody keeps talking about this palette and talking about how much better it is than, not how much better, but how comparable it is to the Urban Decay Naked palette. Just off the top, just so you know my opinion, I prefer the Naked palette, just because I do. I love my Naked palette. I want to marry it one day. But the Nude Tude palette is actually not that bad. First of all, the colours are gorgeous. Like, they're just so pretty. Like, we've got a dark matte black here. It's not the mattest, it's a weird word. It's not the mattest, like, what's the word? Pigmented black in the world, even though that particular swatch is making me a liar. But it is still really nice and buttery. Yeah, it's still really nice and buttery and thick, and it's just gorgeous still. That's that. Jeez, I'm such a liar. Look at how black that is. But I don't know, I just find that it's not as black as, say, the Blackout in the Naked 2 palette, for example. And then there's Sleek, which is a gorgeous dark cool brown. And I think I may have swatched. Oh, gee. Way too much there. And that is gorgeous. This is like the perfect waterline color. Because it's not black, it's not as harsh as a black can be, but it's still dark enough that it really defines the eyes. And that's actually what I've used in the crease and the waterline here today as well. Next color is Sexy, which I'm going to admit is one of the reasons why I actually wanted this palette to begin with. It's a gorgeous matte plummy color. And next one is Silly, which isn't very pigmented. It's quite glittery. Cool. Pretty. It's got so much glitter in it that you sort of pick up more glitter than you do eyeshadow, so that's the reason why I think that's like that. Although it's really nice still. Okay. Sophisticated is the next one. And it's a cool toned brown. And another thing I'd like to say is that this is the nice version of the palette. So there's the Naughty and Nice. The nice one is just this normal one with like a room in the background. It's sort of like a powder room, which is really, really cute. But I actually wanted the Naughty one, and I opened up every single one, like every single one of the sleeves, should I say. You just sort of open the sleeve and it's not sealed or anything like that. But they didn't have any of them in my store, and I was really upset about that, but whatever. And next one is Schizo, which is a goldy lightish kind of yellow brown. And geez, where am I up to? Selfish is the next one, which is really similar to the taupe color that I liked before. What is it? Insane Jane. Is really similar to Insane Jane. It's just a gorgeous taupe color. Is there? So pretty. I love taupes. I really started getting into taupes recently. Next one is Sultry, which is really similar to Urban Decay Buck. I love this one as a blending colour. And yeah, it's on my knuckle just there. And it's sort of, I used it in this look as well, just as like a gradient between the highlight and the crease colour, and it just looks really, really nice, sort of blended in. It's like perfect for my skin tone. Next one is Stubborn, which I have not actually touched before. And it's a light pink. Next one is, I don't know, this is just the weirdest name, Standoffish. Like, I kind of half want to make up a name for it because I just don't like it. I don't know why. What name can we call it instead of Standoffish? Let's call it Secure. I don't know. That's a stupid one actually. That's even worse than Standoffish, but think of some cool ideas to call that particular colour. And it is a champagne pink. It's right there. It's really pretty. yeah, just put some comments down below what you reckon that we should call it instead of standoffish. I don't know, I think it's the fact that it's hyphenated that bothers me. Just why couldn't they find another word that starts with S that it could be called? The next one is Snobby, which is a buttercup yellow, and it's very pretty in there. And the last one is this stark white color, which is Sassy, called Sassy. And it's just there. Nice round dot. Let me know what you think of some of the things that I've mentioned today. If you want me to do any sort of in-depth reviews, then let me know. Sorry, just quickly, it comes with this little very, very flimsy brush that I have not used at all. And it comes with a really nice big mirror as well again. There we go. So that's that. Yeah. Just let me know if you want me to do any sort of in-depth reviews on them. I will be using them a lot more, obviously, now that I have them, because I've only been using them for a week. So this is just, again, my first impressions and just a couple of swatches, and just wanted to show you what I got. I will let you know about when Shady Lady volume 1 comes in. It's the one with the leopard print. It's really, really pretty. I swear it's like the prettiest out of all of them. So I will show you that, maybe in like a haul or something like that. But absolutely love these. Like I said, most likely this will be in my June favorites. So I'll do sort of like a half review, like a mini review on it when that rolls around, which really isn't that far away, is it? But yes, that's what's going to happen. Let me know what you think about... Let me know what you think about the products that I showed you today. If you want to see this particular eye look, it is just coming up right now, so please stay tuned. Thanks, guys. Bye. I'm going to start by prepping my eyes with the e.l.f. eyelid primer. Whoop, there we go. And this will just make sure that the colour holds throughout the day. Now I've already filled in my eyebrows. I just used my favourite eyebrow kit, which is the e.l.f. one in the shade Dark. It is starting to look a little bit dark on me just because my face is a little bit paler at the moment, and I find that the powder and the wax is just a little bit too harsh. So I might try out the medium one, but anyway. So just fill it all in and cover the eye there. And then I'm just going to go in with the Nude Tude palette. And first colour I'm going to be grabbing is the one called Sultry, which is this matte medium brown. And I'm just going to use my e.l.f. blending brush, which doesn't really blend too much, but is really good for putting eyeshadow on. So just pop it on in the corner there, all the way up to the crease. Now I'm going to be using this eyeshadow as, focus, to create a gradient between the darker colours that you can see in the corner and the crease here, and sort of blending it towards the brow so that it's not so harsh colour sort of gradient, I suppose. Now just pat it on the outside 2/3 of the eye and bring it out past the eye edge, should I say. Okay, and that should be enough. Now I'm going to go in with the colour Schizo, which is just a sort of metallic medium brown with a few gold flecks in it. And I'm just going to go in with a tapered blending brush, just to sort of really focus that colour along, because we don't really want too much of this colour. It's just to add a little bit of a shine, I guess, a little bit of shimmers to the background of the crease colour, which will pop on over the top. And also to sort of create a little bit of a shimmer just here to coordinate with the matte colours. So just all over the eyelid, but not past the crease, just keep it within the eyelid there. And with the same brush I'm going to be grabbing the colour Silly, which is just this one here. Silly's not too pigmented, as I've mentioned before, so it's pretty much just to, again, create a little bit of depth by adding some shimmer to the outer corner, and just pop it on the outer third. I guess I sort of brought it in a little bit too much on the inside there, sorry, but yeah, just on the outer third, just sort of concentrate on that area. So now we've laid down the base for our eyeshadow, and we'll be going in with the crease colour now. And that crease colour is going to be this one called Sleek, which is a dark, plummy sort of brown colour on the edge. So it's not a black, it's just a very dark, cool brown. And we're just going to pop it just on the out here, and then sort of sweep it up like so, to sort of create sort of like a half wing, I suppose, but not really. And then I think I got too much shadow, it's just getting a little bit darker than I wanted it to. Just bring it into the crease. Nothing a little bit of blending won't fix, which I'll do right now. So just blend the harsh lines there, so blend the other colours all together. Now you will get a little bit of fallout, not too much, because they don't really have much fallout, these eyeshadows, but we'll just clean that up with concealer later. And I'm just going to actually go back in with the Schizo colour just to sort of fill in the front. Just to lighten up the colour in the front there. And just get your favourite highlighter. Unfortunately, this Nude 2 palette doesn't have any sort of highlighters. Like, I find that Sassy can be a little bit too white because it's just that stark sort of shimmering white, and Snobby's a little bit too yellow. So I'm just going to be going in with my favourite highlight, which is the Wet n Wild Brulee. And just pop it all over, just as a base highlight there. And just to add a little bit of shimmer, I am going to go in with Sassy, just a tiny, tiny bit of Sassy, like that much. That actually might be a bit too much. And pop it right on the top, just so that the light really catches that top bit, just to highlight the eyebrows. And right on the corner as well. Now just to use a small angled brush, grab Sleek again, and I'm just going to use that as a liner, just for the bottom, really concentrating the colour, a little bit of fallout, on the edges of the eye, so there and there, just to really define, because you really, like, the colours are just so pigmented that you just don't really need an actual pencil eyeliner, the kohl eyeliner should I say. And just sort of smudge the colour out to the bottom of the eye, the waterline. And just lightly smudge out the colour on the edge there. And now I'm just going to curl my lashes. So I'm just using my favourite curler by Shumura. Don't know whether I said that properly. And the mascara I'm just going to go in with is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Infusion. Okay, so that's the finished look. I hope you liked the video, and please let me know what you thought about the art tutorial on the eye look or any of the products that I mentioned today. Please subscribe and like the video if you haven't subscribed yet or liked the video, or if you do like the video then please like it. Anyway, whatever, that was a really stupid explanation, but yeah, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks guys, bye.